next caller's point of view. And we've got a field of 3 and it should be very competitive. Page 10 of your book has the field. And anyone can get the opportunity to be involved in the real horsepower in-harness experience. You can ring up Tabcorp Park. You can talk to Kathleen on the number provided in the book to be involved in a package that would include meal on track and obviously race book and getting silks on and driving in the double-seater sulky with a professional reins person, as is the case here with the field of 3 that we have. Now, there is a driving change. Number 3, Mystery Man, Ken Latter sharing the sulky with Robert Young. So the chairman of Harness Racing Victoria getting first-hand experience in the cart. They're ready to go. Start along the back straight. And they're away and racing, and Wishful Thinking with Glenn Douglas and Michael Sultana speared out to the early lead and got there pretty comfortably. Second is Mystery Man at the moment, and Robert Young and Ken Latter, they're just easing back. And from the inside draw, Louise Darcy Emma, driven by Josh Smith and Nick Hooper, are out in the second spot. So they'll trail the leader as they make their way up around the first bend. They have about 1,300 metres left to travel, and they're singling out now, and the leader is Wishful Thinking. Wishful Thinking took over, and it's Glenn Douglas who shares the driving with Michael Sultana. They're the head of affairs in the purple and Victoria Cup logo colours. In second position is Louise Darcy Emma, Nick Cooper and Josh Smith, and then in third spot is Mystery Man, Robert Young and Ken Latter. So they have just over a circuit left to travel. And the leader is Wishful Thinking, trying to do it all the way. Quickly went to the front after the start and has gone along pretty comfortably since then. So a good experience for Michael Sultana in the cart with Glenn Douglas. Turning out of the straight, leading from Louise Darcy Emma, who should get the last shot at them. Josh Smith and Nick Hooper in second spot. And third, Mystery Man with Robert Young and Ken Latter just coming to the outside as they work their way into the back. They complete a circuit now, and they've got about 700 left to travel, and the challengers are coming along the back stretch. Glenn Douglas and Michael Sultana have the lead. Going to second, Robert Young and Ken Latter within a sulky's length of the front, and on the inside is Josh Smith and Nick Cooper. So only a couple of lengths between the trio as they head off the back straight, but the one to run down, it's number 2, Wishful Thinking, Glenn Douglas, Michael Sultana. Still have that pretty comfortable lead, but they're getting off the track a little bit here, and getting through along the inside is Louise Darcy Emma with Josh Smith and Nick Cooper. So they've got right up on the inside to get level, and dropping in behind Mystery Man, Robert Young and Ken Latter. Into the straight they head now, taking a narrow lead, Louise Darcy Emma. So it's Josh Smith and Nick Cooper in front. On the outside, Wishful Thinking trying to come again, Glenn Douglas, Michael Sultana, and Mystery Man, Robert Young, Ken Latter coming through. But it's Louise Darcy Emma, it's Josh Smith and Hooper, and they get to the line together. So it's Josh Smith and Nick Cooper taking up the prize from Mystery Man, Rob Young and Ken Latter, and Wishful Thinking, who ran a bold race, Glenn Douglas, Michael Sultana. So getting the run through on the inside around the final bend. Our winners, Josh Smith and Nick Hooper, reeling in Glenn Douglas, Michael Sultana, and Rob Young and Ken Latter have been able to split the pair in our real horsepower double-seater sulky race. And victory will go to number 1. So if you're looking at the numbers in the book, there'll be 1, 3, 2.
Now, Ronno's returning back here, and we've got a happy chairman. I think he slung the driver to go around another lap. And Ken Latter, our chairman. You almost look like a professional, Ken. How did you enjoy that experience?
No, it's fantastic, Rob. Really good.
Your wife looked a bit concerned up there, Doreen. She was looking down at you thinking, I can't believe he's out there doing this.
No, it was fantastic. Robert was in full control, and I just sat there and enjoyed it. But I'm amazed how close they get, and you really do get into it, and how exhilarating it is. But it's fantastic.
Great initiative, Glenn Douglas, Josh Smith, and Nick Cooper. We're going to catch up with Nick. I'm going to catch up with Michael Sultana. Well done. Now, just correct me if I'm wrong here, but there was still a lap to go and you were in front and you were saluting and waving.
The last lap.
You thought it was the last lap, but there was still another lap.
First, yeah.
How did you enjoy it? And I'll tell you what, I could tell on the home turn, you were fair dinkum. You wanted to win.
I couldn't get it going quick enough. Get going.
So what did you think of the experience? First time behind a sulky?
First time. I've been an owner, but first time.
Yeah, they tell me you jumped to the gallops, but you'll come back to the trotts now.
Yeah, I might actually. My mate's gone to Bathurst to pick up a horse, and I might go into it.
Good on you. Well done. Glad you're here and glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we got a place, so can't go wrong there.
Well done. Congratulations, Michael Sultana and Nick Cooper, our winner for tonight. We all know Nick very well. Congratulations, and how did you enjoy it?
I've sat in the mobile barrier from the starter's side. To sit on the side of the horses was just unbelievable, and you're racing that close, and to see the horses go past, you could reach out and pat the one next to you. Absolutely unbelievable.
And to sit next to a professional driver and understand what they go through, it certainly gives you a great appreciation.
Yes, I've been known to drive from the grandstand, but to drive in an actual race of sorts was a new experience. Really good.
And you utilised the sprint lane going into the home straight?
Well, I think that Glenn might have lost control of his horse around the turn and just gave us the rails run, so we just sort of poked up there, and our bloke was good enough to get the job done.
Well, I'm sure there'll be people out there wanting to be part of the double-seater sulky ride, and I'm sure you'd highly recommend it.
Absolutely, a hell of a lot of fun, really well put together, and great thing to do.
Oh, well, you get a nice meal now upstairs and go and enjoy tonight with a few beverages.
That's the idea. I think the food here is always good. I was here a couple of weeks ago for the Breed for Speed, and the food here is always fantastic.
Now, Nick, you've been a winning owner and you've gone home and watched the replay many times of your horses winning. Are you going to go home and watch yourself on DVD tonight?
No doubt. I think I've also got to pick up a DVD from a winner yesterday, so the DVD player is going to get a huge workout tonight.
Good on you, Nick. Well done.
Thanks, Rob.
Nick Cooper, our winning driver on the double-seater sulky rides tonight, and certainly a great way to take part. If you haven't done it before, make sure you come out to Melton and experience real harness racing in action on the track here at Melton.